News reports are calling them the Lost Ones. The police think they're missing persons, but I know the truth. Dracula has invaded Gotham City and is turning its citizens into vampires.
To become vampire is to heighten all of one's senses.
As the Batman, I have sworn to preserve life. But if I'm to uphold this oath, I must discover a way to reverse Dracula's fiendish handiwork. After extensive research, I've identified the key superstitions surrounding the legend of Dracula. Now, using the unparalleled analytical power of the Batwave, we must unearth the facts behind these superstitions, because it's only with the power of science that we can defeat Dracula and save the lost ones. Superstition. Dracula originally comes from Transylvania. Fact. Writer Bram Stoker's character Count Dracula lived in the Transylvanian province of Romania and was based on a warrior prince from the 1400s named Vlad Dracul. But the vampire legend actually goes back 4,000 years to the ancient land of Mesopotamia. It is here that stories originated of a creature called Lamashtu who would feed on the blood of young men, bringing disease and nightmares to them. Superstition. Sunlight will harm a vampire. Fact. A rare blood condition called porphyria makes people extremely sensitive to sunlight. If exposed to the sun for prolonged periods, this condition will even cause the skin to blister and burn. Superstition. Vampires are repelled by the smell or touch of garlic. Fact. When eaten, raw garlic promotes good blood circulation and protects against disease. But it also causes the body to secrete a toxin that will repel a variety of insects, including blood-sucking mosquitoes. Superstition. Dracula can control people's minds by putting them under a hypnotic trance. Fact. Hypnosis, or the ability to put people in a state of increased receptivity to suggestion, has been scientifically verified. Even though the medical community has studied hypnosis for over 200 years, it still disagrees on whether its effects are caused by a chemical or psychological process in the body. Some people, however, are known to have the ability to resist hypnotic suggestion. Superstition. Vampires have superhuman strength and heightened physical speed. Fact. In emergency situations, the human body will trigger a fight or flight impulse that pushes its capabilities beyond their normal limits. In such cases, the brain releases a chemical called adrenaline that dilates the pupils and causes the heart to beat faster, pumping massive amounts of blood and oxygen to the muscles. These physical functions prepare the body to confront the danger with increased strength or run from it with amazing speed. Superstition. Being bitten by a vampire will turn you into one. Fact. This superstition may come from centuries past, when common diseases were not fully understood by science. Rabies, for example, can be transmitted to human beings through animal bites. If bitten, people will exhibit symptoms such as a loss of appetite, increased sensitivity to light, and the inability to look at themselves in a mirror. Rabies can be completely cured if medical treatment is obtained immediately. Superstition. Vampires can live for thousands of years. Fact. While no evidence exists for such a prolonged lifespan in humans, scientific studies have found that a regular exercise program and a diet filled with balanced meals can allow a person to live over 100 years.
Join me, Batman, in my Legion of the Undead.
Now that the Batwave has given me the facts behind the superstitions, I have the tools to defeat Dracula. But I must act quickly if I'm going to find an antidote for the lost ones. Because night has fallen over Gotham, and Dracula will not wait.